Hey everybody, welcome back to Royal Tarot Readings. This is my fun channel that I do for tarot readings on the royal family. All information presented in this video is for fun and entertainment purposes only. It's fun, it's tarot. I'm just a gal with cards. Okay, so first of all, sorry I've been gone for a couple days. Yes, I overdid it and pulled a calf muscle. I thought I was doing so well, but the muscles on this leg, they're just not as strong as they used to be, and that's, bad, my bad. So, thanks for all your tips and, scolding me for appropriately because I overdid it. So, but I'm glad to be back today. So, let's take a look at the Balmoral Summit. Now, as we know, every year the British royal family gets together in Balmoral, Scotland, in a beautiful castle, just stunning. I hope someday to go and be able to take the tour. It is absolutely looks just stunning. And Scotland is such a beautiful country. I mean, all of the UK is, but when I visited there in 1997, I had a wonderful time in Edinburgh, and I never got to go up to Balmoral, but the whole area is just so beautiful, and the Scottish people are absolutely wonderful. But anyway, so the British royal family goes up to Balmoral, not only for a little summer retreat, but they also usually spend this time going over any family business, trying to figure out, what are we going to do for the next year, the next couple of years, the next 10 years, and they, make their little adjustments as necessary. Now, last year was His Majesty King Charles' first time hosting that summit as the king, so I think they spent it mostly as in honor of Her late Majesty the Queen, and they did not discuss a lot of, as I understand it, a lot of these forward planning meetings were not really, they were not conducted. So they are going to do that this year, according to many articles that I've seen with, of course, well-placed sources. And what they're going to discuss is the future of all the members of the British royal family for the next decade. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex are going to figure very prominently in this. Are they going to fit into the British royal family at all? And are they going to even is Prince Harry going to retain his prince title? Those are the rumors that are going around. Now, there are two parts to titles. One is their peerage, one of which is the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, and then the Count and Countess of Dumbarton, and then the Baron and Baroness of Kilkeel, I believe it's pronounced. Now, as I understand it, they have never visited any of those places. Can you imagine being granted peerages to these beautiful spots and then never going to visit them? That'd have been the first thing I would have done. I've been like, oh man, let me go over to Sussex, let me go over to Dumbarton and Kilkeel. Holy cow. I mean, that's just unfathomable to me. I just can't even imagine. But anyway, so those are peerages, and removal of those peerages can only be done by an act of parliament. However, the removal of a prince title can only be done by the king, and it can be, or by the monarch, and it can be done through what's called a letter patent. The word patent, as I understand it, means open document. So it's an open document that's on parchment, and it has a royal seal, and you can read it without breaking the royal seal, but it's presented for everyone to see. It's usually used for granting titles and offices, but it also can be used to remove titles and offices as well. So that's how the title of prince could be removed, and it has been done in the past. So that's what's being discussed is are they going to remove Harry's title of prince? If that happens, then if they get divorced, then Meghan can never be Princess Henry, which is what she would be. Now, the removal of the titles can only be done, like I said, Parliament, so that would have to be something that was done in a parliamentary edict. So, this is very interesting. So let's take a look. In the Balmoral Summit, is that what they're going to discuss? And how do each of the royal members of the royal family feel about this? That's what I want to talk about today. So let's take a look. All right. So, oops, I forgot to put my little box out here. For this reading, I'm going to use the 8U8 holographic tarot deck. Let's see what this tarot deck has to tell us about the Balmoral Summit. I also want to say thanks to everyone for your comments on the Brazilian plane crash video. It wasn't anything to do with the British royal family, and I'm glad that a lot of you enjoyed it. So thanks for all your comments on that. All right, let's see what we got here. Does King Charles want to remove Prince Harry's title? Wow, these are already going. Knight of Pentacles. Now, knights are princes, so how very well is that true? Anyway, so Knight of Pentacles, which is about being very hardworking. And let's see how this one is. Ooh, the Empress. Well, that's the mother card. Very interesting. All right. So does King Charles want to remove the prince title for Harry? Does he want to remove the prince title? And does Queen Camilla, does she want Prince Harry to lose his prince title? What about Prince William? Does he want his brother to lose his prince title? All right. And what about Catherine, Princess of Wales? Does she want Harry to lose that prince title? And what about Princess Anne? Does Princess Anne want Harry to remove that prince title? Oh, Strength in reverse. This is Anne's card. She's a Leo. So upright in a very strong position, and in reverse not being in a strong position. So interesting. All right. And will the British royal family decide to remove Harry's princely title at the Balmoral Summit this year? Now, this summit's going to occur next week. So they'll be at the end of the Columbia tour, so which I'll do a reading on next. All right, so will the British royal family decide to remove Harry's prince title? Ooh, that's 8 of Swords being in a trap. Okay. And what is the primary reason that the British royal family are even discussing this? What was the straw that broke the camel's back? If that's what's going to be discussed, what happened that they actually decided they're going to now discuss this? Because it's being reported everywhere. So, a lot of very high, well-placed sources. All right. Whoop. Okay, so. All right, we're going to do one more shuffle here. All right, we're going to go with this one. Oh my gosh. Wow. You know, this only happens when I'm talking about Harry. Like, I'm not even kidding. This only happens when I'm talking about Harry. That crazy drop like that. Okay. All right. So let's see what we have here. I have, looks like I got 8 questions. We're going to do 8 cards. Now, I'm going to do a little bit different this time. I'm going to do it like this. All right. Underlying energy is... Oh, the 2 of Wands in reverse. That's unraveling of plans. Look at all these 2s. The 2 of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, wow. And the 9 of Swords, a complete and total nightmare. All right, so we have the unraveling of plans, which is occurring. The 2 of Pentacles, which is about loss of monetary priorities. This is a merching card, too. Trying to stop merching. And the 9 of Swords, a complete and total nightmare. All right, so we have plans have unraveled. And they're trying to stop the merching, and things have now become a complete nightmare for the British royal family. All right, so does King Charles want to remove Harry's prince title? The King of Cups. William does. He's looking to William. He's looking at William's guidance. Does he want to remove Harry's prince title? The King of Cups is Prince William's card, along with the Chariot. Now, some people look at Charles as the King of Cups as well, but I think the 2 of them together are seriously looking at this. They have their plans as a family have unraveled. So the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, I think, are no longer being included in there, and they're trying to figure out how do we go forward without them. And because all they've done is merch on these titles, and it's become a nightmare for the royal family. Wow, the cards could not be clearer. So does the King Charles want to remove Harry's prince title? He's conferring with Prince William, and I think they do. I think they really do. Does Queen Camilla want Harry to lose his prince title? The Fool in reverse. Wow. Upright, the Fool is about lots of choices, new beginnings, everything and anything is possible, even if you're not watching where you're going. And in reverse, this is about stupidity. Does Queen Camilla want Harry to lose his title? She does, because she feels he's been completely stupid. Wow. Allegedly, she feels like he doesn't think. He has no forward-thinking abilities. He does what he wants, and he doesn't think about the consequences. And for that reason, she wants him to lose his prince title. And now the plans of the British royal family, they're now taking the plans that they have had for generations and just trashing them, and they're starting over. And they're trying to find a way to go forward so that Meghan and Harry can't merge on their titles, because it's just a nightmare. What these two have created is an absolute nightmare for the British royal family. Does she want him to lose it? Yeah, because she feels he's too stupid. Allegedly. What about Prince William? Does he want Harry to lose his prince title? Eight of Swords. He feels like this is a trap. That because Harry was born a prince, they've been trapped into him continuing to use the title. And he knows that it's going to be, they know that they're setting precedents now and going forward, but they've got to they feel like they have been trapped into him keeping the title, but now they're trapped with Harry there, and they don't want him to be there anymore. The Eight of Swords is about that you're in this trap and there is a way out. All you have to do is take off your blindfold and just get out of your binds, which are actually very loose. You have your feet in the water, which you now see that there is a way out of this. The castle's in the background. You're removing, the idea is I need to get out of this trap. So they know that they need to, in order to get out of the trap, they have to completely redo the plans that they've made for Harry and Meghan. They're no longer going to be part of the plans going forward, because all they do is merge, and all they do is cause just nightmares. This terrible anxiety, fear, just dread. So does Prince William want him to? He wants him to, because he feels like they're trapped with Harry. What about Catherine? Does she want Harry to lose his prince title? Oh, wow, the Three of Cups. Yes, she does. She and two other people she's extremely close to. Yes, that would be something to celebrate. If Harry lost his title, she feels like that would be a celebration, a weight lifted from the family. And the only way to do it is to, redo everything, just start over, so that they can't merge and they can't hurt the family anymore. Wow. And what about Princess Anne? Does she want Harry to lose his prince title? Oh, the King of Swords. Wow. Yeah, she does. And she's very, very, very adamant about it. She feels like there's no other way. It's a harsh decision. It's a harsh way to do it, but it has to be done. She agrees with Camilla that Harry's just stupid. And he's not... They can't reach him. They can't reason with him. They can't tell him, no matter how many times they tell him, you can't do that. That's foolish. He doesn't listen. King of Swords is also about medical doctors, too. This is about doctors. I think somehow doctors are involved with this. She thinks like it's the only way to save him medically. That's interesting. But she is very firm and adamant about it. Absolutely, she wants him to lose the title, and there's no other way around it. It has to be done, no matter how harsh it is, no matter how cold it appears, it has to be done. And will the British royal family decide to remove Harry's princely title at the Balmoral Summit? Oh my God, the Emperor. Yeah, it's the king's decision. I just got goosebumps. Wow. Are they going to remove his title? They will. And it's going to be the king who well, of course the king can make the decision, but he's like, absolutely, This is a very strong king. In reverse, I would have said, I don't know. I think he'll block it. Upright, absolutely. Absolutely. He sees the trap the family's in, and the only way to get out of it is the removal of the titles. And he knows we've got to just start over. We've got to unravel all of the plans that we've made, because all he do is merch, and he's tired of the nightmare. He's tired of being upset and anxious and irritated and fearful about it. And the only way is to remove the princely title. Will King Charles encourage Parliament to remove Harry's peerages? Oh, the Knight of Cups in reverse. Okay, so the Knight of Cups upright is about being very loving and emotional and sympathetic. And in reverse, this is a very cold energy. He no longer cares, and he no longer feels that it's something that he knows it's out of his hands, but he is going to talk to them about, we don't care anymore. We have no emotional connection anymore. If you remove their peerages, we won't be upset. In fact, we'll all be very happy. We will celebrate. Wow. Ooh, I got goosebumps on that one too. Wow. Okay. What is the primary reason that the British royal family has decided to even discuss this, that they want to discuss removing the titles? What is the primary reason? The Queen of Cups in reverse. I almost want to say, is this what Diana would have wanted? This is my Diana card. Now, by itself, if it's not Diana, this is about a woman being very emotionally disconnected. This is also very cold energy, much as the Knight of Cups, but now this is on the female side. So now this is, I think Prince William feels like his mother would be so disappointed with Harry. He would be, he feels like this is what she would want, that she would want this to happen. How interesting. This is a complete emotional disconnection. So what's the primary reason? I think even though they love Harry, because of course he's part of the family, they've emotionally disconnected from him. He's done so much damage by being unfeeling and uncaring, that they now feel like the only way to protect themselves going forward, not only to protect the family, but their emotional health, is to disconnect from him. It's kind of like, you know that feeling when you have a family member and no matter what you do, you can't help them because they won't help themselves, and you finally have to pull back with tough love and say, I can't do it anymore because it's destroying me. This is why. Each of them feels like it's destroying us emotionally, and we have to make that cut, disconnect that feeling, because we can't do it anymore. We're just destroying ourselves. Wow. You know, I get a feeling of complete resignation, that we are resigning to the fact that we can't take any more hurt. And that's completely understandable. Oh my goodness. All right, let's do a wrap up. Does King Charles want to remove Prince Harry's prince title? He does, and it's been with discussion. He's been in a lot of discussions with Prince William, and he has now realized that the only way forward is they have to unravel the plans. They've got to get this merching away from Harry, because it's just causing the royal family nothing but stress and anxiety and fear. It's too much. It's too much for them. So with discussions with Prince William, he has now realized that's the only way forward. And does Camilla want to remove Prince Harry's prince title? She does. He feels like he's just too stupid to understand what he's doing. He doesn't have the mental capacity to understand the consequences and the what's happening going forward. He doesn't see that. He's not forward thinking. And then does William want to? He does, because he feels like, does he want to have Harry's prince title removed? He does, because he feels like it's just a trap. The longer Harry has that prince title, the more he will lurch, the more he will cause anxiety and fear and distress for the family. And it's a trap for Harry, because that's what he's doing. Everything that he's doing is on his prince title. And does Catherine want the prince title removed? She does. She said she thinks it'll just be a celebration for the family, something they don't have to worry about anymore. And then does Princess Anne want to remove Harry's prince title? She does, because she feels like it's the only way forward. It's cold, it's harsh, and it's final, but that's the way it has to be. She agrees with Camilla. He's too stupid. And then are they actually going to decide to remove Harry's prince title? They will. It's going to be the king. The king's going to finally say, yeah, we don't have a choice. We are trapped into making this decision. And then is King Charles going to encourage Parliament to remove Harry's peerage titles? He's going to let them know that if they do it, the family will not be upset about it. They will actually celebrate. And then what is the primary reason that the British royal family even decided to discuss this? Because they've emotionally finally disconnected themselves from Harry. He's finally hurt them so much and caused so much fear and anxiety and stress that they have no more feeling for him. If that hurts him, I'm sorry. That's just the way it is. We didn't do it. You've done it to yourself. Wow. All right, so there you go. There's your reading. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please like and share. And if you're a subscriber, well, thank you so much. I appreciate all my subscribers. And if you're not a subscriber, you need to subscribe. You don't want to miss readings like this. And don't forget to click the notification bell so you don't miss another reading. Thanks so much, everyone. We'll see you again soon on Royal Tarot Readings. Bye-bye, everybody.